big hill next. Whoa, look at that. With a fly in my mouth. A fly made it in my mouth. I can't believe it. Oh, awful. Awful. I need a mouth of gin and tonic now. Good morning. Well, here we are in Birdsville. Hee hee, we've made it. So today we are going to tackle the desert. So we've got two 90-liter tank plus an extra 30 liters of jerry can. So that should give us a range of about 1,000 kilometers if we assume 20 liters per 100 kilometers, which is really pessimistic. So we should be okay. I believe if we don't get lost, because we could. The distance from here, from Birdsville to Mount Dare, is about 600 kilometers. So we will take the French line, no, QAA line, then the French line, then go back again on the QAA line and back again on the French line to arrive at Dalhousie Springs and then Mount Dare, where we'll be able to refill again. We've also got 150 liters of water, so that should keep us going, and all the food needed to survive for a few days in the desert. We're going to make a move, and we'll see you probably at Big Red. All right, catch you later. This is like an oasis in the middle of the desert. Look how green this is. So this was the part which was flooded when we tried to come to the desert, to cross the desert when was that? It was in May. This was the part which was completely flooded and uncrossable. So, but yeah, it's dried up a little bit now. was that for a first day in the Simpson Desert. It was absolutely epic, wasn't it, Keith? Super, but the flies tonight are absolutely shocking. But now we had how many kilometers have we done? Let's check that.
170.
170 kilometers. We left. Yes, we left Birdsville around 7:30 this morning. So and it's now around 4 p.m. and that's the time it took us to do 170 kilometers. So it goes at a very, very slow pace, but it is absolutely superb. I'm definitely not disappointed by the landscape. It's just. Excuse me, was a fly in my mouth. A fly made it in my mouth. I can't believe it. Oh, awful. I need a mouth of gin and tonic now. Oh, well, that was not the way I intended to get some protein in me tonight. All right, so the car's done very well. Very, very well. Tire pressure, Keith? 16 at the front, 28 at the back, I think.
26 at the back.
26 at the back. And they've been doing good. Still got a little bit of rubbing, as you can see on here. Just rubs a little bit. But just when we really hit some bad
it's nice when I'm
bad hole.
steering one way or the other.
Yeah, that's why when you put all the weight on that corner. I don't know how many sand dunes we've crossed, but we've crossed many of them, and some of them are so high. I don't think the camera will do it justice. It's just mind-blowing how high it is. But the Land Cruiser was there. What? A hill, so what? And it just powered through. It was absolutely awesome. So very, very happy with the car. The car is really working very, very well. It's just a weapon. It's just great. So one little addition that I've done, which I think is working very well as well. I told you in the last video I wanted to have some form of storage in here, and this is what I came up with. I bought this from Amazon. I think it's for a Jeep, a hammock to put on the back of a Jeep, and I repurposed it. So you can see I've put a aluminium extrusion, rectangular extrusion from Bunnings. I've drilled through into the tummy, and those screws here will allow me to remove it if I want to. Then I've drilled some holes where there was a strong point and put some screws there to make it very, very strong. And at the bottom I've done pretty much the same. I've sandwiched two pieces of aluminium to just make it fairly straight and prevent it from flapping too much. And then at the bottom here I've used I've riveted in place some piece of I don't know how you call that, of bands, which is fairly strong, and that's what I use to pass the Velcro through, and it has worked a treat. As you can see in here, we've got our 30-liter jerry can in there, and we can put our chairs in there, and this is a sand anchor, and we can still keep the tire in there. So really chuffed with that. And with all the bumps we've been through today, well, we have lost nothing. So it does work the way we want it to work. So very, very happy with that. All right, so now we're just going to relax a little bit, wait that the flies have gone away, and then we will cook some nice dinner. We will have chicken tonight, and then we'll just watch the star. I think it's going to be awesome. There's no cloud in the sky. Oh, a little bit there, but all right, we'll talk again tomorrow. Catch you later. Good morning, everyone. It is 8:15 and we are already at it. Aren't we, Keith?
We're at it.
We are at it. Very nice and peaceful night last night. Not a sound. It was really, really weird and very, very dark. But we had a bit of cloud cover, so it was actually not too cold at all, which was awesome, because the night before it was absolutely freezing. So we are about 3 kilometers from the Queensland to Northern Territory border. So we'll go into the Northern Territory for a few kilometers and we will reach Popple's Corner, which is the corner, the delimitation between Queensland, Northern Territory and South Australia. So we'll stop there and maybe have a cuppa and maybe something to eat if the fly doesn't bother us too much. What do you think, Keith?
Yes, dear.
Excellent. Now I've got a question to the audience. How come you are in the middle of the desert, you look at it, there's absolutely nothing happening, right? You stop for 10 minutes and suddenly out of nowhere you get one fly, and then next minute you've got hundreds of flies on you, right? Where the hell do they come from?
What do they live on?
What do they live on? It's bizarre. It's so bizarre because you look, there's no fly flying around like this. You stop, they must have like some sort of, I don't know, some bzz, 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 don't know. What do they do? How do they talk flies? I don't know how to talk flies, right? But it is so bizarre. It's so if anybody has got that answer to the question, I would be very interested to know how flies can live in this, environment. You don't see them as you are driving the car. There's no flies around. You stop, within 30 seconds, you've got hundreds of flies on you. Have you got a theory, Keith?
No.
No, okay. We'll catch you at Popple's Corner. Single vehicle on the QAL line at marker Q23. Have a good morning and happy Sunday. So we've got to tell where we are at, right? Because the tracks are fairly narrow, but that's not really the problem. The problem is we go over sand dunes all the time, and we might not know if there's any car on the other side. So the risk of collision is quite high, and that's why we have to put this stupid little flag which is hanging so high up on the car. That is to try to prevent collision between cars as you are driving on the track. So yeah, so we try to just stick to the rules, make sure that the other driver know where you are at, and she'll be right. All right, we're going now to see if we cross the Salt Lake or if we're going to go around it. All right, we'll have a look. So we are on the Salt Lake, and the question is, shall we cross it or not? Or shall we just go around?
It's rock hard.
It's rock hard?
It is here.
Yeah, my issue is that I don't see any track coming out at the other end. You'll need to shoot the drone over?
Yeah. That's a good idea.
I'll shoot the drone over because we see tracks going up halfway of the lake, but after that we don't really see any tracks, so that's a big question. So I'll shoot the drone and have a look if there's tracks all the way there, and if there isn't, we'll just take the bypass. is it. Keith, you're in South Australia and I am in Queensland. I am in Queensland. Now you are in Northern Territory. And now you are in Queensland. Here you go. Very good. So this is Popple's Corner, and funny story that I've read is that the corner is the first stone that he placed was about 100 meters away from here. The chain he used to use to make his measurements stretch during his trip. So he got his basically coordinates slightly wrong, so that was corrected afterwards. But yeah, can you imagine doing surveying like that in this desert with a chain? How crazy is that?
They used the original log.
Yeah.
They dragged that 100 kilometers behind a camel to get it here because there was no logs. So they had to
Yeah. No, it's a crazy thought when you think about it. I mean, we're doing it in four-wheel drive and it's hard enough, but doing it by camel or by foot, it's credit to those guys, eh? So, madness. All right, so now we are going to go on to the French line, and it's a bit windy, but all good. And yeah, we'll take you with us along the way. Catch you later. Alright, so we decided to take the WAA line, which is a little bit of a detour from the French line, because frankly we was just sick of sand dune. It was one sand dune after the other, and well, actually I don't know what we got ourselves into, but this is really slow going. It is very bumpy. And as Ken would say, we can feel every single bump along the way. That's for you, Ken. So yeah, so I don't know if we made the right choice, but we was thinking it would be, because it's now we are going right south, right between sand dunes. So we was hoping it was going to be flat. It is flat, but it is very windy, and there is a lot of sandstone obstacles to maneuver around. So anyway, I think we'll drive for another hour, and another salt lake, and we will, I think, call it a quit for today. 70 kilometers today. We started at 8 o'clock and it is 4 o'clock. All right, we'll see you later. Well, hello everybody. Well, we are on the WA track. We've done so far about, I would say, 80 kilometers today. It's we left around 8:30, I think, and now it's about 2:30, so just to tell you how slow progress this is, but it's fun. We nearly got bugged once, but the master driver here just got us out not a problem. We've got this big hill next. They just, you think you know, they get smaller, but they don't, they get bigger as we go. It's just amazing. The wildness is just bizarre. We have not seen one soul today. We have not seen one person today. It's bizarre. It's really strange feeling. This feeling of, I don't know, loneliness. Maybe not loneliness, but I don't know. How vast it is, how vast this country is. It's just you can't. I don't think there's any way you can understand it unless you come here. So, but I think by the time we finish this, we've got another 150 kilometers to do before we get to civilization. We shall see you at camp then. See you later. We've made it. What a view, eh? Absolutely amazing. What do you think, Keith?
A what?
I know. It's hard yakka. It's hard yakka. Good morning. This is our 4th day on the Simpson Desert, and it has been absolutely fantastic. A bit challenging, stressful at times, but especially when you realize you are really far away from civilization and you are basically, it's all down to you. So, but it's been great. We are 100 kilometers from Dalhousie Springs, and so we probably get there. It's now 9 o'clock, so we probably get there this afternoon.
If the road stays good as this.
Yeah, the road is pretty good now on the French line, and it's been good. We saw some foxes this morning. We had another superb display of stars last night, and magnificent sunset and sunrise. The colors and all the different colors in the desert is absolutely amazing, especially during the golden hour. It's just wonderful. Definitely exceeded my expectation. It's been great, hasn't it, Keith?
Yep.
It's not finished yet, but it's so far it's been...
We're not back to safety yet.
No. But yeah, so far it's been awesome. Look at that, look at that. We've done it, we've crossed the Simpson Desert 4 days and it was absolutely an awesome experience. And the car has stalled again. But awesome, so we now go to Dalhousie Springs, but really chuffed to bits. Awesome!